Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share an updated what I eat in a day with you. I've been planning to do this for a while because so many of you have been asking for it. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I have 2 new videos for you every single week. And if you are one of those girls who has been waiting for this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. So this day was a little different than I expected because I'm totally PMSing and we went out last night. But to me, the key is always trying to stick to my routine so that no matter what my day looks like, I know I have that strong foundation that I can rely on. And that's exactly what I did today. Good morning, you guys. Last night was our LSF HQ Christmas party and we had so much fun. We went on a boat, we went to an amazing Mexican dinner and had drinks and chips and deliciousness. So today I'm feeling a little puffy and like a baby hangover. Anyway, I want to do a what I eat in a day for you guys today. I didn't really think about the timing of it, but whatever. I'm PMSing too, so it's gonna be a treat. We're just gonna like roll with the day, see what happens. But I made celery juice first thing this morning because I feel like it truly helps me feel like so much less puffy, helps me go to the bathroom, all of that. So we're gonna start the day with celery juice, obviously. And then I actually ordered coffee because I had no milk. Ryan's actually still asleep right now. It's almost 9 o'clock, but we didn't get home from the Christmas party until almost midnight, and we told the team we'd have a late start day today. We're all just taking it nice and slow. So I took some time just to ice roll because it really helped my face depuff as well. And I feel like ordering coffee is so extra. Like I could have driven and gotten milk, but I did feel off and I didn't think that was like a really good idea. So ordering it was just a safe and easy bet. I went to the door like 5 times trying to get it, thinking it was there, but I was just being really impatient. So for my coffee, I always will either get like a cafe au lait or just a latte, not sweetened or anything. And when I get it home, that's when I'll add my Miss Congeniality mood boost, and your girl needed a big double scoop of this mood boost today. And I'll mix it up with my Smooth Operator and add Ceylon cinnamon, which is really good anti-inflammatory as well. So, I mean, I do that every day, but today, a little extra dose for sure. And a lot of times I'll add like either my protein or collagen peptides, but today I was just feeling like keeping it simple. For Ryan, when he has his like quote unquote coffee, it's literally just steamed milk. And then I'll add plant protein for him because he needs even more protein than I do. And I just really tapped the end of this one. I love the chocolate so much. And I'll give him mood boost too because we all need it. I'm gonna make some eggs this morning. Egg yolk specifically has some really great benefits, especially if you've been drinking or anything. So that's gonna be good. And then tonight I'm gonna make one of these HelloFresh meals. I got 3 new ones. You guys know I love that. And it just makes it super easy to be able to have a healthy, delicious dinner without having to worry about going and buying everything. Ooh, this is the pork tenderloin. I made that before. It was really good. And then this one is country Italian chicken sheet pan bake. Ooh, I love a sheet pan. Black bean charred corn burrito bowls. Ooh. We just had Mexican last night though, so I think tonight I'll probably make the chicken. Now, some eggs. I've literally been dropping everything all day. Does anyone else get the drops? Like majorly when I'm PMSing, and then I'm sure drinking last night didn't help, but like I feel like I've just drop. Like everything I pick up as if I like cannot hold on to anything to save my life today. This is the chicken for my HelloFresh meal, and I'd put it in the freezer, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like leave it out and keep an eye on it today to let it just thaw throughout the day naturally so it doesn't get chewy. Sometimes I feel like when you try to defrost chicken, it gets funky, so we're just gonna let it thaw. I think like one thing, like when I used to go out drinking and stuff, I'd always get like greasy, nasty food and just order stuff, but it never made me feel good. So that's why I love obviously making food, but also having HelloFresh, because being able to like partner with them to be able to share my what I eat in a days with you, it just makes it so much easier to know I have a healthy, nutritious meal waiting for me at the end of the day. So I'm gonna be doing 5 eggs. I'm splitting this with Ryan, and then my AWG bread. I'm gonna do 3 slices of that, 2 for Ryan and 1 for me. And it's just like nice and hearty. And that's what I need this morning. Like I normally wait till noon till eat, but I could not wait today. I just wanted breakfast and I wanted something like super hearty and yummy to help make me feel alive again. Especially after such a fun night. It was really fun. So just add a bunch of seasoning, and this is one of my favorite meals to make. It's just like avocado toast, obviously, but loaded with all the good stuff. Also, I'd like to know how people make their eggs look pretty because mine just look like trash all the time, but they taste good, which is all that matters really. So for myself, I did the 1 piece of AWG grain-free bread. I'll link down below for you guys, especially if you're gluten-free, if you have Hashimoto's, like anything else. It's such a good bread. It's honestly just a good bread for anyone, and reducing grains in the process is good for everyone. So I'll link that for you guys. I did that, and then avocado. I did some microgreens on top, 2 full eggs. And really the benefit with eggs is obviously they're such an incredible superfood always because they're just loaded with vitamins, minerals. They're a complete protein, like they have everything you need. But especially if you've been drinking or anything else, all of those amino acids and vitamins and minerals, like tons of vitamin B, are so good for helping flush toxins, break that down and get it out of your body and really just make you feel a ton better. So we're gonna load up on some eggs. I love that today was a work from home day. I mean, it always is on Friday, but especially after last night. But it's really nice for Ryan and I to have the work from home days because we can create a ton of content, but we also get time to like actually sit and enjoy meals together and catch up even during the day, which is just special. Like it just makes it a really, really good time. Okay, so I'm gonna make my Wing Woman immunity boost drink. I've been doing this like same little mixture for a couple of months now, and I make it hot. Like in the summer I always make it with cold water, but right now I just want warm yumminess, and this is a good little combination. I'm adding a dandelion tea because dandelion tea is really awesome to help flush out your body, any excess water, which is what happens when you have lots of salt, so your body will retain water. All those salty chips I had last night, we're gonna try to flush them out. And then I'm adding a cinnamon stick because cinnamon is a really great anti-inflammatory too. Some leftovers I'm thinking for lunch. So there's like ground turkey. I could do like some type of like salad bowl situation. I also have detox soup left over from the other night. So I think I might have the soup and give the rest to Ryan and do something like that. And then I'm gonna try to work out in like an hour. So eat, do some more work, and then try to get my workout in. I actually feel way better right now. Like eating that breakfast this morning, getting my Wing Woman in, like I feel like a normal version of myself, which is a good feeling. So I heated up the detox soup for myself. This is bone broth. It has kale, it has onion, garlic, some sweet potato, chicken, celery, just all the goodness to nourish my body. And then for Ryan, I put together just like greens, brown rice, some ground turkey, a few little salt-free siete chips, and then I'm gonna put some of the bitchin' sauce on top because it's delicious, and that'll be lunch. Also, I know in other videos people have commented like, you make Ryan all his food, da da da. I love making food. I love, like, it's like a love language for me, and especially if I'm like making myself something, it just seems like, why wouldn't I just make him lunch too? You know what I mean? So I usually will take my lunch into my office and just kind of continue working. These days from home are really great for me too because I can catch up on a ton of stuff that just becomes really hard to do when I'm in the office with the entire team because we have a ton of meetings. We're always future planning and like doing big brainstorm sessions. So my work from home days are really more for me to focus on any writing that I'm trying to do, future planning for the app, like all of that is happening on these days where I can really dig in and kind of isolate myself and try to get work done. So I'll usually just eat there so I can keep working. And then I usually will be eating every like 2 to 3 hours. So my snack is this apple nut butter deliciousness. I've been doing this for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, and just having this Honeycrisp apple every day. I'll usually slice it like this and then use a little melon baller to get the core out, which is actually really easy. I had no idea the core would come out that easy, but it's super simple. And then for my nut butter, this would be way better with like a drizzly, drippy peanut butter, but this one was in the fridge, so it's a little rough. And then more cinnamon, more cinnamon, more cinnamon. And of course, protein. So I'll just do my protein in water. You can totally do it in milk, but this just cuts like excess. I don't need the milk, and I feel like it's just as good. And then again, just keep on working, so I'll take that into the office too. One thing I always notice when I'm on my period is that I feel like I crave fats more, like cheeses and dairy and nuts and like all of that stuff. So this is like one of my favorite snacks, like a big old tablespoon or 2 of nut butter, apple with cinnamon. It's like kind of really good for hitting that sweet tooth because apples especially like this, like a Honeycrisp one has so much sweetness, but then also those healthy fats really help curb your cravings as well. It's really great for your hormones and everything. And then I have my protein, just Love's Fitness plant protein and vanilla and some water. And again, make sure I'm getting plenty of protein, especially when I'm on my period, because when you're on your period, your body's like primed to build lean muscle because you have an increase in testosterone, which is great. Like you don't always feel like working out, but which like I haven't all day, I'm gonna do it. But when you do work out on your period and you're getting plenty of protein, you're actually able to build more muscle, which as you guys know leads to more fat burn. So it's a good time to take advantage of like adding resistance and adding weights, because your body will actually be able to build more of that muscle during that time. So after my workout, I showered and now it's time to make dinner. I just had to show you guys how good these HelloFresh dinners look, but that's the one I'm gonna be making. And I know so many of you have already tried HelloFresh and love it, but if you haven't yet, I'll put a link down below for you to check it out. You can get up to 14 meals free plus 3 free gifts. So this one is really, really delicious. It comes with everything you need. So I just love that everything is perfectly portioned. You don't have any waste. You have so many options, whether you're, well, one, they have a ton of different options of meals you choose from, but then you can either do like 2 portions or 4. I do the 4 so that we have leftovers, like plenty. So it takes a little bit longer, obviously, to like chop vegetables for 4, but then it saves me so much time for meal prepping later. So the convenience, the portions, having it delivered right to your house, and again, knowing you always have those healthy meals available is so incredible. And then I love it too because I can still make little modifications or tweaks. Like you guys know I really love to cook, so I can mix things up. But if you're someone who doesn't, like you just do however it says, and it's the most simple instructions ever. At every point, like probably every 10 minutes while this is cooking, Ryan was like, it smells so good. And it does smell so freaking good, you guys. Like, ooh. I think, again, I talk about this all the time with HelloFresh. The reason I love it is it just helps re-inspire different ideas for me, so I don't get stuck in the same 4 meals, 5 meals, whatever, every week, like making the same stuff over and over and over again. I used to always make crusted like chicken and salmon, and then I just kind of got out of the habit. But I did, like I said, I removed half of the cheese because it's completely like, I don't need it, right? Look how good that looks. And that's just half of what was given. And then I have the rest of that for another time. So I'm gonna plate this up and eat because it's actually gotten kind of late tonight and I'm starving. Also, we always get the 4 portions so that we have leftovers. So that way it's like we have dinner and then we have lunch for us for the next day. But the one thing I'll say is we pretty much eat all of whatever the greens are in one sitting. So instead of like portioning out the greens for 4, I just like a lot of vegetables. So we eat kind of all of them for dinner, and then I'll just figure out a different green for the next day. This is one of the best dinners we've had in a long time. I feel like that's always true when we have HelloFresh. But for dessert, I'm not normally a big sweets person, you guys, but I do love my chocolate, and especially when you're PMSing and on your period, you need more magnesium. So chocolate has magnesium and Slumber Party has magnesium. So it's a really, really good combo to have, especially during this time. So for dessert tonight, I'm having my Slumber Party. Then I added a little extra miscongeniality to it and some protein. So it's like kind of hot cocoa. The miscongeniality, obviously, like being on my period just helps with balancing my hormones and my mood, so I can stay a little bit more even keel. And then we have these leftover cookies from our Christmas party. So I think I'm gonna have a little cookie tonight, maybe like split one with Ryan. I wanted to have the Oreo cheesecake bites, but the team ate all of them. So this will have to do. Hope you guys like seeing this, what I eat in a day. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring the video so I could share everything I ate today with you guys.